Hello, this is Start Hypnosis. So thank you for coming here. I just wanted to explain what I do. So hypnosis is an extremely powerful technique that gets deep into your subconscious mind, where normally the problem lies. One thing that you learn after doing this for a while is that the issue isn't normally the issue. So people often think they're coming for anxiety. There's often a reason deeper down. And using hypnosis and hypnoanalysis, you can get in there and uncover it if the person is prepared to do that. And it's done safely, carefully, thoughtfully, tactfully. Some of the techniques I use are regression therapy, so this life regression. So you go back from whatever age you are now to whatever age the initial sense of time event happened. And then what we do, once we find the event, the problem that's causing the problem now, whether you knew it was that or not, then we can play around with this memory. We can tone it down. We can get the characters to change and talk differently to each other. We can literally rewrite history. It's an amazing technique. So this is a great way of really resolving deep-seated problems. Another technique is called parts therapy. This is used in lots of psychology now, and it's known that we're made up of between 10 to 20 parts. Various people say different things. We see it as moods. So you might have a part of you, or I have a part of me that likes to be lazy, likes to do nothing, just to laze around and slob. There's a part of me that likes to party, likes to go crazy, likes to drink too much. I've worked on that part a fair bit. There's a part of me that likes to be a geek and read every book there is, go on every course there is. There's a part of me that likes to be the perfect dad, to make sure my son is learning every lesson he can from life, you know. And we often see them as moods, and our mood change, but they're actually been seen as being more defined than just moods. They're actually these kind of characters, these parts. And right now, my true self is running the show. But later on, when I get really hungry, another part of me will jump in and go, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. And it can be hard to control that part. So parts therapy, we can find the parts that are making you do something you no longer agree you want to do. For instance, smoking. Your true self knows this is bad for me. This is not what I want to be doing. But you have a strong smoker part that is doing it for your best interest. It is smoking because maybe you're feeling lonely or anxious or nervous or angry or a whole host of different moods. I smoked for 15 years. You know, I went through all the moods. You know, I know why people smoke. The part of you that does this behaviour believes it's doing it for your greater good. It believes having that cigarette at that moment is the best thing for you to do. And maybe, you know, it's right. You know, it does maybe relieve that anxiety. It does maybe get you to go and talk to a friend. So it is helping. But the problem is with something like smoking, it is just so destructive to the lungs and the rest of the body and the cardiovascular system. You know, I used to be a paramedic. You know, I'm now a physiotherapist as well as a hypnotherapist. So I know the danger smoking does to our lungs, our heart, our vascular system. So what under hypnosis, we can bring that part out, and we will talk to that part, and we'll thank it for coming forward to start with. But then we'll also just ask it why it's doing this. And then we'll negotiate, and we'll ask if it will change. Can it do something different? Possibly be your motivation to go running, or whatever. And there's a process that goes on now. So hypnosis, hypnotherapy, hypnoanalysis can resolve any problem that you want it to resolve. The question is, are you brave enough to go and face it? But when you do face it, you need to face it with the right person. Someone who's going to be very trusting, going to be very understanding, and very careful and thoughtful about the whole process. That's why I've done so much research to make sure I understand about this. Anyway, start hypnosis to start your life today. Thank you.